Hey, so it finally happened. I'm here to let you know the good news. Someone in the neighborhood I was knocking in, these are like $500,000 homes. Someone eventually called the sheriff, and the two sheriffs came out and talked to me about knocking on doors and like, oh, basically just saying like, how do they know who I am? And like, I just showed them my business card. They didn't think my business card was, in so many words, credible or professional enough for their liking, because they're like, there are a lot of scams going on, and well, that's true, but I'm not asking people to give me money. Like if they're asking, I'm asking for their name and their number, and if they're interested in selling their house. So it's not like I could steal their house. But the point is, I mean, you can see the community. It's a pretty nice community over here. You know, I could buy a house like this at some point. No big deal. I deserve it, especially since I've been working so hard. I got the police called on me, and I only had 8 business cards left. I'm at 992. But the good part is, it's only like July 22nd. So I still got 8 days to give out 8 business cards, right? So I'll still hit my quota of 1,000 business cards my first month. Now, in the meantime, what I've been doing is I called up my broker. I was like, hey, can I get a shirt with the logo on it, like with the company logo? And he was like, yeah, sure, just call up the other guy. I was like, oh, cool. So, like, I just have to order them from him. And it's kind of the same thing I was telling the police. I was like, man, y'all can't hate on on the small business, man. You gotta support the small business. Like, that's how it grows. Like, oh, I don't look so professional, but I'm working, right? That's why I'm out here working. And they're like, oh, well, people don't know what you're doing. It looks like you're just going door to door. It's like, what, y'all retarded? Like, if it looks like I'm going door to door, I'm going door to door. It's called door to door sales for a reason. You knock on every door. Like, it's amazing. Like, and that's how I'm like, bro, I will be very successful in life because I just have a whatever it takes attitude. Like, whatever it takes. Yes, like, I'm not going to continue in this neighborhood doing that. However, I do have a whatever it takes attitude. Like, I rode my bike here, right? So, like, you talk about like hustle, whatever, man. I rode like 4 miles to get here, 3.5 miles. Look at me being modest, humble. I rode 3.6 miles to get here. So it's just like, man, someone's calling the police. They hating on the small business. Well, you know what? That's what the lawyers are for. And that's what, oh, you know what? I should get Legal Shield and just have them just do all of this kind of stupid crap for me. Like, figure out how to get a solicitor's permit or a door-to-door sales permit, and just like take care of that crap, because I don't have time to be like stopping for petty stuff like this. Like, more stuff like this, I mean, it's just gonna say, like, basically I'm just capping out the game, right? Like, 1,000 business cards would have been clearly, I didn't even think that was like a lot. Like, this dude is doing like 4,000 business cards, but he's making 500,000 somewhere in America. So the main thing is just that I am not gonna let this get me down. I already called the county after they left, and so actually this county I'm in, they don't even have like, she was like, this is like planning and development, and then also like the business department. They don't have that type of ordinance, so there is no solicitor's permit. There is no door-to-door sales permit. It's only if they have a no soliciting sign on their door, then don't go to that house. Other than that, there is no there, it doesn't exist in this county. Now I have to check the cities, because it seems like I'm in like in the tri-county area, because it's like Rockdale County, DeKalb County, Henry County. So I'm like in a, I don't know, tri-county area. So I'll just check with those tomorrow. It's after 5 o'clock right now. But I mean, if Henry County doesn't have it, I think I saw in someone else's county, like, it's like $100. And then like, and then I'll check with the cities as well and find out, what it is with the cities. Like, if it's $100 or something, it costs of doing business. But yeah, if I get that solicitor's permit, man, I ain't got I ain't gotta hear nothing from nobody, man, cause I'm straight. So it's funny, like people talk about it, like if it just takes like a week or it takes 2 weeks, even if it takes a month, right? Like, so what? I'll just do other stuff, you know. Just do other stuff. Like even it's so crazy though. Like I'm working, I'm really working, and then like someone has to come and say something negative about it. Be like, oh, there's a lot of scams. Like what? Here's a business card. Oh, it's got a Gmail on it. It's a small business. Like, do you know how to set up a freaking web host and a freaking internet domain? You probably don't even know what those words even mean. Talk about, oh, let me set up my own internet portal, my own web hosting service, so I can have my own URL that just says it's not Gmail. Like, I mean, yeah, it's like $100, but like that's just like her like the police officer her evidence that it wasn't official. Even though I told her, I was like, oh, you can just look up my license number. It's public record. You just look it up, look up my name. Well, how do I know it's public record? Like, I just, like, she, like when the cops come, they always got to hit you with that duo where it's like, this cop just doesn't believe anything you say. You can be like, my name is Cameron Wilson. Prove it. How do I know? I just handed you my ID. How do I know that's a real ID? That could be a fake ID. It could be a scam. Like that cop who's just completely skeptical of everything you say, and then the other cop is like, they're a little bit more dogmatic. They're the ones who's actually like doing the information gathering, but then the other cop is like, like they just run this same play on everybody they meet. Like it's not the first time I've gotten the cops called on me for doing the same thing, door knocking in California. So it's just like, it's just a play, right? So I have to just be ready for it when they do come with it, because like at a certain point, like that's just part of the game. I'm not gonna fold. I'm gonna stand tall. And get these permits, call the right people. I'll get Legal Shield so I can get Legal Shield to call the right people. So I have to sign up for them again. That's like the lawyer service. So like, man, it's just kind of somebody. I'm in uncharted territories. I've been here before, but I'm in uncharted waters. It's just growing the business. Clearly, It's like God dang, man. It's like I always go from 0 to 100 so fast, and then it caps out. Like the world is like, bro, you're bigger than this. You hit the limit. You hit the limit for this month, and it's only the 22nd. You got a whole nother week in this month, and you already about to finish 1,000 business cards in the month. Like I always just like, it's always some kind of crap like this where it's like I'm moving so fast. The game is like, it's friction, bro. This is just the friction that's coming from me clearly taking action. A lot of it. Like, talk about action adventure. The police were just here. They're like, excuse me, sir. We need to talk to you for. And two of them. Well, of course, two of them showed up. They gotta have backup. That's just like their protocol policy. So it's just like, man, it's kind of fun. Like, like, oh man, I was making such a ruckus that they had to call the police on me, even though I'm just a happy black guy, like pushing my business, and it's a super solid business. It's just real estate, like, and I'm just selling it door to door. Like I'm grinding out here. Like talk about how much harder could you get? Like I'm just, what I mean? Like where's the respect? Like, and that's why when I go to this listing appointment, I deserve this listing. I deserve this. I done put the work in multiple times. I done got the cops called on me. Man, I done had my own personal breakthrough with being afraid of success, and now I deserve success, and I'm deserving of it. So this is just, in many ways, or in all the ways, I deserve to get the police called on me, because I was putting in that amount of effort that someone had to take notice. So I look at it like that. Some people are noticing me. It's just one day though. It's one day out of the year. It's not a lifetime, but it's just one day. I did get some notice and some attention from authority figures, but I'll just come back, and people like me. This is one quote my dad says, which I do like. It's like we're Wilsons. We don't die, we multiply. Yeah. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to multiply myself onto a permit. So you got double proof. Who am I? Here's my ID, and here's my badge, and here's my business card. You know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, I'll wind up famous. People just like, who are you? Like, oh, I already know who he is. Like, face card. Like, this is my face card. I can sign a check with this. You know what I mean? Like, dang. So now I gotta go get prepared for this $12,000 check. About this 15, whatever. It doesn't matter about the money. Prepare for the listing to serve this guy in his time of need, so I can help him move on to a better aspect of his life, which he already has plans to do. So just continuing to serve the community. You know, this is kind of what happens. Like they say in the Bible, you know, you get trials and tribulations, and people don't understand when you're trying to help, because helping hurts sometimes. So I'm not going to hold it against them. I'm just going to multiply, get the permits, come back out here the next day. And then if someone has a question about it, I'll just show them my permit. Oh, and also get this shirt so I can look more professional. Even though, like, if I was a scam artist, I would definitely have a fake business too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna get scammed, you're gonna get scammed anyways. Like you could be on YouTube. Like, you could be on a fake version of YouTube right now. How do you know it's real? Man, we all live illusions anyways. So, mass hallucination, baby. Shout out Kendrick Lamar. So it's just, man, it's just business, man. It's just life. So I'm not gonna let it get me down, but I'm gonna just tomorrow's Friday. I got a whole nother day to just call up to the county, do the right paperwork. Probably cost me like $100 or something, and back in action. So like by the time next week Monday rolls around, I'm still gonna hit my quota, 1,000 business cards. Simple as that. Like, man, I got 8 cards left to give out. So now I'm about to call my uncle, let him know what's up, and maybe I could get like a hat, right? Get a hat with the company on it, and hat and a T-shirt. I mean, can't really say too much about that. Like, oh, like it was funny. The officers like, you're just a guy out here knocking at people's houses. It's like, aren't we all? We're all just living a dream. We're all just doing the regular things we do every day. Talking to people, making connections. You're talking to me. Like, of course I'm just a guy. You're just doing your job. Like, I'm not, she's just like another obstacle, right? You know, they say new level, new devil. Of course it's the full moon today or the next couple of days. So this is one of the things, like, I'm actually not surprised at, because I guess it definitely means that throughout this whole season, I have definitely done what I needed to do. I guess I'm early, because I didn't even start until like July 1st. So now I'm about to just call up my people, let them know what's up, and then just keep pushing. So I still got that other appointment, serve that guy, take care of him, and just move on. Like, so it's fun. Like, this is part of the adventure. Next month there'll be something new. I'll be ready for that too, and we'll just keep going.